Hi, everybody. We are live. Making sure everything is good to go. Welcome to the release party. Hello, hello, hello. Let's get some music playing in the background. Nice lo-fi beats. Awesome, awesome. Hello, hello, everybody. We are just getting started. We are just jumping into it. We got a lot of fun stuff to go over today. We are live. Let me throw it up on Discord. Get that link. Gloves, blend shapes, new marketplace, all that stuff. We're live. We're ready to go. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome to the release party. Hi. There we go. We got people hopping in. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Release Party 2.3. Gloves. We get gloves. Finally, what you've been begging for so long. We finally have gloves ready to go. Welcome, everybody. We got blend shapes. We got a new marketplace. All the speeds were dialed up. Welcome, welcome, everybody. We're just going to give it a couple minutes before we jump into it. Just have some music playing in the background, just very lightly. Is it playing? There it goes. Make sure I can hear it too. Hello, everybody. We've got our 2.3 release. We've got gloves to look at today. We got blend shapes to look at today. I've got a whole outfit we're going to go ahead and import. We're going to show you all of these cool features that have now been released for our pro users. So use this time, go sign up for pro. It does get better than this. I don't want to say it doesn't get better than this, but it does get better than this. But this is a huge leap forward. We got gloves. Nothing out there works like this. There's no other program that comes relatively close. Thank you, Mosh. Thank you. The team, I'll take credit for it. I did all of it. No, I didn't do a single thing. I'm just here to make the fun videos and show you guys how it works. But the team did an amazing job with these gloves. Truly, when you see how we go ahead and get these gloves essentially rigged up, it is light years beyond even what Maya can do. It's so simple. 10 clicks, I think, total. And you have a glove ready to go on our hand. We got 3 gloves we're gonna build today. One is a tryout I've never done. We're gonna try a fingerless glove, and then 2 really cool gloves that should work really well. So thank you all. Thanks for joining us on this stream. Give it just like 1-2 more minutes. People are updating. Awesome. I can see it on the Discord channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on our Discord. Our Discord's a lot of fun. We got a lot of great, brilliant users on there. So hop over to our Discord. If you have any questions, either the MetaTailor team or our users are like fantastic in Unreal and Maya and everything else. If you run into any questions with MetaTailor, just throw it up on the Discord. We answer all times of the night. We're all across the globe, so you'll probably get an answer pretty quickly. So make sure you, like I said, like and subscribe, follow us on Discord, and let's go ahead and jump into it. So of course, it's the 2.3 release. It's what we've been waiting for. We got gloves. Gloves is the biggest thing in this release, and it's probably one of the best things I've ever seen made in 3D. I mean, MetaTailor in of itself held that first place position for a long time, but now this, the auto rigging, the auto skinning that this has created will make life so much easier for everybody, and you'll just see how well and easy it works. So gloves are the big part of this. We're gonna do 3 gloves today, technically 4, because one of our demos is gonna be an entire outfit, and there's gloves in that outfit. We've got blend shapes have been incorporated. I'm going to show you a couple figures with blend shapes, so some outfits on it. We've got a whole new marketplace that you can go through that's a little bit better laid out, a little bit larger, so you can browse and peruse and find what you need. So those are the main things we're going to take a look at. Of course, there were speed updates and compatibility updates and a whole bunch of different things behind the scenes to make MetaTailor better for everyone. But the big three were gloves, blend shapes, and new marketplace. And that's what we're going to focus on in today's live stream. If you have any questions, concerns, quandaries while this is going on, feel free to throw it in the chat. I'll try to address them at the end. We've got our MetaTailor team who's also there answering those questions, those fantastic people who built this for you. Like I said, I didn't build any of this. I'm just here to show you how cool it is. So kudos to them, kudos to this amazing thing, and ask your questions in the chat and they'll happily answer it for you. So let's go ahead and get started with a pair of gloves. So I'm already in MetaTailor. There we are, there I am. And we're gonna go ahead and hit the new project. And we're gonna call this one Glove Tester. We've got our MetaHuman right here. So let's go ahead and import some gloves. Now, like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, this first set of gloves I'm gonna play with are gonna be fingerless gloves. I have not done fingerless gloves yet, so I kind of wanted to see how these would be executed. And then we'll go ahead and we'll go into some real gloves and some fun gloves. So I've got this glove right here. So I'm challenging MetaTailor. I'm doing it live on stream. I'm challenging MetaTailor, the app, to see how we can create some fingerless gloves. Got some textures here. I'm gonna move my head over just a little bit. There we go. Some cool textures, some like biker gloves. Add some roughness in here. Is it, no, it's specular. I'll put it on metallic. Not much there. There we go. So we got these cool biker gloves. So we're gonna attempt this. I don't know if it'll work. I've got some better cool gloves, but I thought let's open it up and see how brilliant this program is. Fingerless gloves are not fully supported yet, but we'll see it together. Yeah, and if you're updating right now, you should click on check for updates on the launcher. It should launch automatically. Oh, we've got a medieval gauntlet. We've got a really cool gauntlet. That's the last one. So stick around for the whole stream. We definitely have a gauntlet that's really cool. Looking forward to this. Gloves finally, but update not working. Keep working on it, Solomon. And just think about this. There's 100,000 people. We got 70,000 people who subscribe to our YouTube channel. We got more that probably don't subscribe. Everybody's excited for 2.3. We've got all these people downloading this update right at the same time. So just give it a beat. Try closing and opening it a couple times. It might just take a second to connect to the server and whatever to get that running and uploading. Let's go ahead and hit next step. Gloves, it's right there. Look at that. Can I zoom in? Oh, not on this one. Gloves, ready to go. And keep source dimensions. No, I'll keep it wherever it is. And it's gonna be, ooh, this is our left hand. I always have to pose my hand because I'm terrible with my left and right. So this is a left hand. All right, so we're starting with the wrist, and then we're gonna come around and we wanna look at the meaty part of the thumb here. So all you're doing is you're placing your landmarks right there, and it draws that wonderful yellow line. The next one is gonna sit right about here. The next one's gonna be right there on the outside. So that might be where it gets tricky, and the next one will be out here. So you see, okay. Let's go ahead and cancel. I did it wrong. Cloth and accessories. Fingerless gloves, grab that glove again. We'll just do those two for now. Next step, gloves, next step, left. All right. So what's so cool about this, as we try this first one, is you don't have to aim at any sort of center mass. MetaTailor does that for you automatically. I'll show you that in just a second. I'm hyper-focused here. So you can see, I just clicked on the top of the glove And MetaTailor was already smart enough to put that in the center mass of the glove. In rigging, this is so tedious. This is so, I don't want to say difficult to do in Maya, but it takes time, it takes energy, it takes custom Python codes to make sure you're in the center mass of a relaxed fit hand. So this, just being able to do it just by a simple click, is fascinating. All right, oops, gotta finish up that pinky here. Let's hit next step. Oh, all landmarks must be placed. So there it is. So I tried to skip those fingers right there in our fingerless glove. We were so close. So our fingerless glove won't work. But hey, there we go. I thought we could get a really cool moment there. Let's go ahead and import. Let's pull in a different glove. Desktop, I got gloves for days. There's the gauntlet right there, but we're gonna go ahead and do this other glove. This one's like a worn leather glove. It's really cool. Avatars, oops, I did avatar instead of cloth and accessory. Avatar. There's this glove right here. Let's get this cool looking glove in here. And everything I've found so far has been on Sketchfab or DeviantArt. Everything I'm working with today, you can find for free online. None of this is hidden behind a paywall. It's all available to you as the users. So you can see we've got this really cool worn leather glove. You can imagine like a hunter in the woods, or even just some sort of, it feels low fantasy just because of the nice filigree on the back, the design on the back, but this is just a nice leather glove. You can use this as a work glove. And I'll name it just that, work glove. Next step, glove. Next step. This one I believe was the left hand again. Yes. All right, I'm just gonna do it right here from the top. I'm gonna get my glove centered in frame. I lost it. There you are. Starting with the wrist, coming up to the thumb. We're focusing on the thumb. I do like to go underneath for the thumb and hit right about here for the first joint, and then we can go back up to the top. And right about, his thumbs are wonky. Here for the second joint, third joint, and then the tip of the thumb right there. Oh, look at that. I wasn't even close. I was just kind of eyeballing it in a really bad spot, and it landed perfectly. Almost perfectly. Like, that thumb might be off. I might have to go in and do that again if I'm not happy with it. And that's the cool part about these gloves, is you can just go in. I did too many fingers. Escape to cancel. There we go. Gloves. Next step. Left hand. Center of the wrist. Right about there. Right about there. There. Okay. Knuckle. Knuckle. There we go. Knuckle. Next one's gonna be there, right about there, and there. I'm gonna think about anatomy. It's such a thick glove. Making sure I'm covering all the points because you can't really see the knuckles with this glove. There we go. Next step. And so that's wrapped around our hand right there. We can take a look at this glove, go to our tools. We can take the yield down so it holds closer to our hand. We can take our shrink wrap. A little bit tighter around our hand, get a little bit better. Maybe add a little thickness there. Thumb's missing a little bit. I'd go through and I'd probably redo that. I can grab my grab tool. Maybe pull that over a little bit. Push and pull. Do some touch-ups around here. Let's see how well that looks now. All right, good. We kind of fixed the pinky and the next finger. The middle finger we're missing a little bit. Thumb still needs a little bit of work. Let's grab that grab tool. I'll hit sculpt layered, kind of pull you over. Make you a little bit smaller, push pull. My smooth tool, just gonna hit you guys with this light smooth right about there. Firm. Oh, so close. Gloves are the best for the metahuman. Fingerless gloves do not work. Stay tuned for full gloves. Yeah, so absolutely. We've got a full glove right here. Thickness, fixed layering, shrink height. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. We're losing a little bit of the thumb there. And hey, that's a way to make fingerless gloves. Losing a little bit of thumb. I'd probably go in and redo the glove and maybe try to move that thumb over. For some reason, that thumb is pulling into the finger right here. So I'd probably kind of build out that glove. Let's go ahead and take a look at this in action. We've got this really cool pull rope. We can see the fingers wrap around that glove. So model itself, got to do one more kind of tweak to it. But look at that glove. Look at it animate. I've got a better glove from our last stream. I can quick show you as well. Content browser. Let's go ahead and get rid of this glove. These gloves right here that we created, these were amazing. Same thing, pulled it from Sketchfab. These cool like latex gloves. Fingers are sitting really well on this one. Same thing, we can go to that rope pull or stylish point. Hand is animated so well. Look at that. Amazing. All right, let's take a look at our new marketplace. We just played with one of our gloves. We'll come back in. We're going to import a whole outfit here, but let's take a peek at our marketplace. We can take a look here. A brand new marketplace all laid out. You can see we've got featured different medieval fantasy dresses and stuff like that made by Sadie, our amazing artist Sadie, and all of their creations in here. Go back to explore. You can see we got a whole bunch of new metahumans in here. At least I do. These are all of our Blendshape metahumans. We're going to take a look at some of these Blendshapes next. After that, we got our usual outfits, our clothing. You can still do searches by your category, price. You can look at new things. Let's click on new. Well, those are new for me. All of this Mad Max top, horse racing boots, zombie stealth mask. That's brand new. That's fantastic. Cyber kimono. This is stuff I haven't even seen yet. We just uploaded it. The zombie Viking helmet, snowboarder jacket. There's some really cool stuff in here. I haven't had it. Like I said, I haven't even had a chance to play with. That's super cool. We can go to full outfits. We can look at whole assemblies, a horse riding pack, zombie camo outfit. Look at all this stuff. And all this stuff that you see here, this is available to all of our pro users. We got some sumo gear. I got to add the sumo gear. Roman Centurion. Wasteland Scavenger. This is all, like I said, available to our pro users. You can bring it in, export it out. Loaded, already ready to go for you. And you know what's going to be super cool with the sumo outfit is the Blendshape we're going to add in just a second. So I can go ahead and apply the whole sumo outfit right here. 2 items. Amazing. Got our sumo outfit. A quick peek back at our marketplace here for a second. You can also narrow it down by artists and accessories. So we've got our Creative Commons, which is stuff pulled from the web with Creative Commons license, which means you're allowed to use it. All these have Creative Commons licenses. And then, of course, go back to our artists, and there's Sadie again. And then anything else you see with the MT is the MetaTailor stuff. And that's Sadie's stuff is not available to pro. Sadie is an artist that you have to purchase. If you're interested in becoming a seller, down here in the bottom left, you can become a seller. You can create amazing clothes wherever you're going to create them. ZBrush, Maya, Marvelous Designer, and sell them here on the marketplace. You can try stuff on. Let's go ahead and take a peek at Sadie's. Is there something we can add to this with our sumo wrestler? Something kind of on theme. This Celtic. torque. Isn't too bad. Download. Apply. And so Sadie's giving this Celtic torque away for free, it looks like, which is really cool. I was looking for something to try on to show you that you can try stuff on before using it, but that's really neat as well. And then anything you download, you of course can still find in your My Content tab. So awesome, brand new marketplace. I'm really excited for this sumo outfit. I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of it for a second just to show you these blend shapes, and then I'll bring it back in. Avatars, I'm gonna go to my avatars, my content. Oh, gotta get rid of the torque here in my search bar. And I'm gonna add the one I just brought in. This one has blend shapes added to it. So this has been imported in with blend shapes. MetaTailor can now handle blend shapes. You can click on either the head or the body, depending on which blend shapes you want to focus on. So the head, you can see there's a whole bunch. This is a metahuman, so of course he's got hundreds of blend shapes all on his face to create sad, eye closed right. I can blink that, there he goes, slow blink. Slow little wink right there. We can come down, we can find kiss left, jaw height. There's a lot of stuff in here. And you could update it, you could set it. You could look at your settings that you have and create a very custom looking face if you needed to. Move your nose height. Oops. I like that. I'm gonna leave that open. Look at that, some blend shapes. Amazing. That won't fake anything, but if I want to, I could bake that into the mesh. Baking it into the mesh is cool when we go ahead and start to add some weight to our body. Add some muscle. And look, I've kind of got a sumo body looking right here. I could push it pretty extreme, but just know if you push it this extreme, it won't, you'll have to do some pretty heavy tweaks with the clothing to get it to work because it's pushing beyond the bounds of some of the clothing. But you can see I've added a little weight to our character, a little bit of muscle. Define our character a little bit more, and I'm gonna go ahead and bake into mesh. Oops, bake into mesh. And that way, when I go back into my content browser and I go ahead and add that sumo outfit I just grabbed, maybe it's under assemblies and groups. There it is. Apply. I'll let it think here for a second. Look, it has gone based on that blend shape. I baked that blend shape in and it is adjusting to that blend shape. I can add a little bit of thickness to it. I could take away some of that yield, pull it away from the body. Yield is fighting with me because it's doing a lot of math here. And of course, we can go to our viewport settings. What's a good one? Where's the cover? Catwalk, male, climbing up, walk with rifle, punching bag, climbing pole, falling, stand, cover, look. That one's got some good movement in it. Punching bag. And this is all baked in with those blend shapes. Remember, this is not our base model. I have edited and adjusted this model with those blend shapes. Blend shapes. Blend shapes. If I want to come back in, I can grab our body again. And just leave the muscles, take away the weight. Still has strong muscles, still has all of that in there. Go back to my viewport settings, I can hit that pull rope. Climbing up. Now it's feeling a little bit more WWE. About to jump off the side of the ring. There you go. Those are our blend shapes. Let's go ahead and pull in another outfit. I'm gonna leave the muscular body for this. I'm gonna import a whole outfit right now. This is a SWAT outfit from Detroit Become Human. I found it online. I thought it was really cool. So let's go ahead and add that in. It's gonna have some gloves, so if you're here to watch the gloves or watch more gloves, we have some really cool gloves with this one. I'll do those after I do the whole body. Let's go ahead and import this really cool outfit. We're gonna do a whole outfit here on stream with the blend shape, and then we're gonna add some gloves. So let's go ahead and go to cloth and accessories, go down to my desktop, and I'm gonna find my SWAT outfit. So the way this mesh was made, it was a really cool mesh, but it doesn't have some great areas to kind of dissect it and pull it apart. So I'm gonna do this as a whole full body import. I've got the armor right here. I can add a quick normal, add a little bit more depth to that. Our value is up, our hue is up. I don't think I had any other roughness maps or anything for that. No, not for the body. All right, so all of that is pulled in. Let's go ahead and hit next step. Once again, I'm gonna do this as a full body, and it matches pretty well. We'll just have to do a little bit of tweaking. Next step. Start by scaling it up a little bit, get it to be about right about there, pull it up a little bit more, have it sitting, have those feet sitting on the ground, have that neck sitting right there. And that's pretty good. I'm gonna have to still do a little pose matching. And remember, we just need to hit 60% accuracy, and MetaTailor will do the rest. With the feet, I'm gonna shrink his feet just a little bit. Right there, those are sitting in there. For those knees, I'm just gonna pull them forward a little bit, get a little bit more of that bend in his knee. For the legs, I will pull them up a little bit, just to kind of hit where his hips kind of connect a little bit better, and I might pull them in just a tad. All right, then our shoulders, I'll pull those in and up. I'm gonna pull our arms down. I'm trying to get them into this A pose here. Come on. There we go, getting closer and closer. Awesome. He's gonna have some gloves, but I wanna get these a little closer. I wanna be able to layer those gloves. There's those elbows, there's those shoulders. I can pull those shoulders forward a little bit, make sure I'm grabbing my shoulders. There we go. Head, neck, that's all looking good. So I aim pretty well. I'm pretty happy with the look of that. Couple of gaps here and there, but don't worry, MetaTailor is going to do the rest for us. It's going to take this dumb mesh, turn it into a smart mesh for us. And it's going to put it on our character with his little bit of muscles. It's peeking through in a couple places. So maybe we'll go ahead and take away some of those muscles, bring that down a little bit, bake into mesh. It was made for a more slender character. That's pretty good. We just got that one little hole right there we can fix up. And the hands got maybe a little too close. So let's go ahead and push, pull this out a little bit. Grab over here a little bit. Pull it out a little bit. Let's put him into a idle or even walking. The rifle. That's pretty cool. Let's get a headgear on here. Import, cloth and accessories. Add this helmet. And where's the glass? The glass should have a little color, a little hue. Is it too alpha? Too much of an alpha channel. So I could take that. There we go, next step. We'll call this a headpiece. Does it get bigger? No, it gets smaller. Next step. Move that down a little bit, move it back a little bit, or scale it up first before we start moving it back. That looks almost perfect. Confirm, next step. Put on our character, it goes over. If I want that to go under, dynamic layering. Tucks that underneath there, that's looking pretty good. Let's see if we can't quick fix his hands. Let's do redo pose match. Mirror, yes. Let's go ahead and grab those wrists. Just pull those out a little bit more. Get those away from those hands. Knees and elbows. So you can see that instantly cleaned up both sides. I did a really good job in there. All right, if you've been interested in gloves, if you've wanted gloves so far, I'm gonna get ready for his oops face. Take away oops. A little anger in there, a little mad. There we go. A little bit more serious. Let's get some gloves. If you've been waiting for some gloves, import cloth and accessories. We'll grab the SWAT gloves right here. Some really cool gloves. Throw some normal maps on these. Next step. Gloves. Next step. This one is our right hand. See me quick. Right hand. Zoom in right here. And do our first click right where the wrist should be. Come around the other side of the thumb, coming down the thumb right there, right there, right there, and right there. Back of the knuckle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come over here. Get this finger, 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 this finger. Cool. Next step. So this avatar doesn't support gloves for MetaHuman, but that doesn't mean our other ones don't. So let's go ahead and go back to our original guy who definitely supports it. Change avatar right there, transfer. Yeah, I just saw that. Let me quickly grab my camera back. I don't know why my camera crashed. There it is. Ignore the crosshairs on my face there for a second. Cool. Let's go ahead and get rid of that glove to start with. Let's grab that body, redo a pose match one more time because we're on a different character. And same thing, just kind of pull those wrists out. Grab those knees and elbows. Back a little bit. High poly issue? What kind of issue? I mean, we warn about high polys. What issue, maybe I'm unfamiliar with it, are we considering? There we go. A little cleanup on that pose match. Awesome. Let's go ahead and bring those gloves back in. Now that we got a figure that can handle my gloves, clothing, sort by date added descending. There we go. Apply those gloves. This avatar should. So let's go ahead and try to re-import these gloves. This avatar should not have an issue with our gloves. Import. Off and accessories, meta SWAT, grab those gloves again. Next step, glove, next step. We decided it was the right hand. Uh-oh. A little bit of hiccup there. Bear with me 2 seconds while I quick close out a MetaTailor and open it back up again. Ooh, Technical difficulties. All right, let's see. Do we have any questions while I'm sitting here? MetaTailor just crashed midway through. Give us a second. I don't know why it crashed. Using DAZ 3D clothing items, usually MetaTailor gets slow when stacking multiple DAZ 3D clothings. I don't know the poly count of those DAZ 3D clothings, but I've run into that issue with other items. When you start to get into some really, really high polys, you can run into some issues. And that's the same for a lot of programs. Maya, they all handle the polys a little differently. Something like ZBrush, it uses your processor, it doesn't use your GPU. So because of that, you can use ZBrush on less, what's the word I'm looking for, powerful computers and still get the same results. But you don't get as nice of a render. You don't have anything like Arnold. It's all rendered inside ZBrush. So those faces, you can get super high polys without worrying about crashing your computer. Whereas something like Maya uses your GPU and it has light rays and stuff like that is trying to apply to it. That's a lot. 100,000, 130,000 is quite a few polys. Just to kind of give you a frame of reference, this SWAT outfit that just crashed MetaTailor. $130 is, if it's multiple items, if that's the whole item, if that's one item versus multiple items, let's see. Just like I said, for a quick frame of reference. i7 32 gigabytes RAM and my RTS 30. I mean, that, yeah, that spec, that shouldn't have as much of issues, but you're also, yeah, send the FBX over. Multiple items at 130,000, or is the whole thing at 130,000? Salmon says they use DAZ 3D and it doesn't have any issues. All right. So yeah, just did a quick test while MetaTailor is fixing itself here. And my SWAT outfit that's working pretty optimized has 31,000 total. So you have quadruple how many I have. And I have a RTX 2080. Got to update it. Got to afford to update it. But yeah, so you're about quadruple the amount I was just playing with. All right, MetaTailor is back up and running. We can apply our suit. We can apply our helmet on our character here. Pretty good. Like I said, redo that pose match. That seems to be the quick, easy way to fix some of this. Pull that back out. Bring our elbows back in. Oh, look at that thickness. It worked perfectly. And let's take our yield down, because our yield is great. Look at this. This is a great example of yield right here. So our yield was a little high, and it felt like this was kind of pinching around the neck. And I want that to be a chunkier collar. I don't want that to be pressed right up against the neck. So I can dial my yield down, and it pulls that collar away. It makes it a little bit more stylized for me. And that's exactly how I wanted it. All right, let's go ahead and apply the head. Yeah, so multiple 130, that's why you're running into those issues. 2 days ago, I used 4 items, then my MTT almost froze to death. Yeah, no, I mean, one of the big ones that I have, if I want to crash my MetaTailor instantly, I could pull up my Adeptus Sororitas model that I created a while back. It's a lot of fun. I had a blast with it, but that is way too high of poly. It's in the millions range after everything is all together, and that pretty much guarantees a crash MetaTailor. But hey, it was fun. There's the helmet. Let's go ahead and try to get those gloves in one last time. import cloth and accessories. There should not be any. I tried these gloves earlier. There should be no issues with these gloves. I think I was just doing too much all at once and didn't give MetaTailor a chance to breathe. I tend to work too fast. All right, gloves. Next step. We decided this was the right hand, collectively. With your help, I figured out my left from right. All right, we're gonna hit our wrist. Hit this chunk of the thumb right here. One. I'm gonna hit the thumb knuckle. We're gonna hit right around there. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And look, I'm at an angle here, and I'm hitting 1, 2, 3, 4. And it still found our center mass. It's threatening that this avatar still doesn't handle gloves, but I know it does. That's weird. Avatars. What about change avatar to this one? Transfer. Oops, I didn't mean to hit marker placement to hit content and clothing. This is the avatar we were working with gloves on earlier. It has decided to stop working live on stream. I don't know why. Let's see, do I have another avatar? Let's go to our avatars, let's go to our marketplace. Let's take a peek at my avatars. Let's grab this one. And Ben, we'll grab 2. Avatars. Change this one, transfer. All right, let's try one more. Where's that one? Where's the other one? Let's try Bernice. Bernice from the last couple of weeks. I mean, look how seamlessly, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Did that work? I didn't see an error message. So Bernice works. But yeah, so you can see how seamlessly that just transferred between all of those characters there. I can put my glove underneath here, underneath my suit. Above my suit is working a little bit better. 2 of them are struggling with each other. Let's clear the old glove, pull that glove in again. I find sometimes if MetaTailor has an issue with one of the items, it helps to kind of remove it and add it back in again. We got our glove in there, that's looking okay. We can add a touch of thickness to that. Hide those fingers that are kind of covered up, and that's a much better glove than before. It's sitting really nicely. Wrist is a little low, I can grab my grab tool. Kind of pull that up a little bit. Give it a little push-pull, just a little tweak. There we go, there's our glove. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Give us a pull rope. I like pull rope because it really shows you that hand movement. Pull rope is one of the best ones for hand movement. SWAT character, we have stand, cover, and look. I didn't mirror the glove. I can click go content browser or go to tools and mirror that glove. Viewport settings, where's our walking with a rifle? Stand cover look. Walk with rifle. Great look with the SWAT there. That's really cool looking. Awesome. All right, we got about 15 minutes left. I'm gonna call this one our SWAT. Let's go ahead and pull in that last glove, that gauntlet we were talking about. And if anybody else has any other questions as we go into this gauntlet, let us know. We got our character right here. Let's go ahead and pull in that gauntlet. And we'll have covered all of our big steps right here. Our big changes, our big updates in our release party. Let's add, push the metallic up a little higher. Excellent. Next step, glove. Next step, right hand. All right. Starting with our wrist, right there, right where it starts. Come underneath. That meaty part of the thumb right there. Back on top. Hit that knuckle right around there. That knuckle right around there. The tip of the thumb right there. And then right there. Oops, escape. Did one too many. Wrist. These knuckles, let's go ahead and go onto the underside of the hand here. Right about there. Right about there, like right before each of those. It's probably a really good landmark. Next step. All right, we'll go back to Bernice then. Content browser, avatars. Let's try Ben. I just added Ben. Let's see if Ben can handle gloves. And Blendshape Ben. Nope, Blendshape Ben cannot handle gloves. So we'll go back to no Blendshape Bernice. Which if it works on Bernice, which it worked really well. Oh man, just like the smallest touch of thickness, and this is sitting there perfectly. Look at how cool those gauntlets are. If it works on Bernice, it should also work on Trey, because Trey was exported in the same way as Bernice just a while ago. And same with Peyton and Rosemary. Yeah, there we go. So if you're interested to get gloves working on a metahuman, I don't know why the Blendshape metahumans I have, it's not working with them. But it is working with the standard way we pull down a metahuman. And if you go back into one of our previous YouTube videos that I posted, where we talk about how to pull a metahuman out of Unreal and then into MetaTailor and then back into Unreal, that process, the gloves will work on those hands. So the gloves work perfectly on those hands. So we've got this right here. Got that glove sitting right there. Let's go ahead and add some other things in here. I should have, well, let's go to our marketplace one more time. There's a really cool Centurion outfit I think this would work really well with. Outfits. In the Zombie Viking, it would work. blacksmith. Where'd that centurion go? Am I blind? Viking. Farmers. I guess I can Google. Not Google search. Ooh, there's a vernacular. Yeah. Download that pack. How medieval? I mean, these are some pretty medieval gauntlets. They got armor on the back of them, chainmail on the other side. I mean, how much more medieval are we looking for? We've got just a small kind of like gem on the back, but these are some pretty medieval gauntlets, because I can quick find one if there's one you're looking for, or if you have one in mind. Where are you hiding, my Roman centurion? Hey, Billionaire Mind Firm, this is MetaTailor. MetaTailor does have free options. You can go to MetaTailor.app, I believe it is. MetaTailor. Yep, MetaTailor.app, APP. I will drop the link in the chat. Oh, somebody beat me to it. We have a free version. We have a pro version that's definitely worth it. The pro version is how you get the glove support, the extra tool support, a whole library of clothes. And as everybody's heard me say, MetaTailor is the avatar kit bashing app. So you have your avatar and you create your outfits, you create your clothing. You can import meshes from anywhere around the web and add them to your avatar in MetaTailor, and it will instantly rig and clothe your characters. There's no extra steps. Once you import it in and get it set up, it works for any avatar, any character, anywhere. So it's a fantastic app to dress your characters. It is that missing link between Marvelous Designer and Maya, or Marvelous Designer and Unreal, whichever direction you're going in. It brings your clothes and puts them onto your character. So absolutely, we have a free version. Mostly going back to Billionaire Mind Firm, you're more than welcome to go online and take a look at the pricing for that. Pro is behind a paywall because these features are amazing, and we have to, keep this program running and going, but you can absolutely take a look and see if Pro is within your wheelhouse. Zen, taking a look at that. Mostly armor or plate armor gauntlets and how it reacts to the thickness and the weight on the hand. I'll see if I can't find something here in a second. I wanted to see this Roman centurion outfit that I lost. Where'd you go? It said you downloaded it. There you are. Apply. There it goes. Because these gloves are kind of on theme with that. Before I save Bernice here, let's peek at Sketchfab. Sketchfab is a great resource for anybody who is looking for free items. Let's take a look here. 3D, or not 3D, it already is 3D. I'll do Gauntlet. So we have some options in here. Let's go ahead and make sure it's downloadable. Let's go ahead and clear the licenses that require a little bit of an extra step, like so. Looking for something chunky. Looking for something chunky. This one is paid. Load more. That one's not too bad. Medieval Gauntlet right there. I'll open that one up and see if we can't download that one. Same with this one. And Thanos is pretty thick. That one's paid. If you're looking for just free stuff to add to your model, this is a great way to find it. This is where we find a lot of our stuff. So let's take a look at this gauntlet. This gauntlet is rigged. It's very similar to the one we have here. I don't know if that's exactly what you're looking for. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one. This one, same thing. So when you're looking for kind of the chunkiness, we're missing out on some of that in our mesh here. Like I said, the Thanos gauntlet would be pretty good if I could grab that. I'm trying to see if there's anything else in here that would kind of hit your This Renaissance armor would be great, but it's under behind a paywall. Let's just type in the word armor. See if I can't take a hand out of the armor. Free standard. Let's take a look at your armor. Take a look at your armor. Look at your armor if I didn't grab you already. Let's take a peek at some of these. So those hands look very similar to the ones we have, where it's, because a lot of times with the hands, having a whole gauntlet hand, a lot of times what we're gonna see, are you downloadable? Are you a model? You are a model. Are you one of the ones I have? No, you're not one of the ones I have. And you're not downloadable. Let's take a look. All right, we'll see if we can't get that. Oh, look at that. It kind of finished up all that tailoring on our Centurion there. And I'll go pull that up. Should be able to pull up that GLB file in Blender and take a quick look at it. Off the top of my head, I don't know if Maya can open up GLB files. I don't use them very frequently. I always prefer an FBX if I can grab it. Source. Let's give it a shot in Maya first. That's what I prefer. We'll see if this isn't a gauntleted hand that kind of matches what you're looking for. The one I'm playing with, yeah, I just pulled it off Sketchfab. You can absolutely use it. Oh, does it have 3 fingers? We'll see. All right, Maya is ready to go. File import. Desktop. Source. Get out of GLB, Maya scene, not Maya scenes. Where's all files? All files. Can you open a GLB, Maya? This is gonna be the moment of truth. No, you can't. So that means Blender can. If Maya can't, Blender can. I'm just not as good as Blender. You guys are gonna see me stumble with Blender. Yeah. File, import, GLB. So that's the problem with GLB files. That resolution there is not good. So it had the illusion of a glove. So with that said, Zen, this is a great example of watch out for what you download. It did not look good. It's using normal maps. It's a 3D scan, or it's a rip off the web. They didn't actually model this. It could even be AI generated for all I know, to get such horrible decimation of the mesh here. But yes, if you find a glove, Zen, go ahead and send it to me, and I'll make a quick video for you on the side and show you kind of how that works. If you got one, could you check? Absolutely. If you want to send it either to me over Discord, that's fine. It's Mark, line MetaTailor on Discord. I'm hanging around there. I'll happily take a look at that. For everybody else, that's pretty much everything I wanted to show so far. We showed 3 different gloves. I tried fingerless gloves, and we are not supporting it yet. We're almost there. But we can create fingerless gloves by just kind of bringing in a glove and erasing the fingers. That's an easy way to do that. You can use your brushes and stuff like that within MetaTailor to create that look that you're going for. We added a whole SWAT outfit and had a lot of fun with that. That was really cool, kind of sci-fi outfit. And then on top of that, we looked at our blend shapes, everything that's supported for 2.3. So 2.3 is ready to go. It's released. You've all updated, hopefully, and gotten your update. And you can go in and you can start playing with gloves and blend shapes and everything that goes along with that. Right now, gloves work the best on metahumans. As we can see, my couple of Blendshape metahumans, it didn't work quite as well as I had hoped. But if you go through the YouTube video where I walk you through how to take a metahuman out of Unreal and bring it into MetaTailor and then consequently take it back into Unreal, that way, pulling in that style of avatar is how you can get gloves to work on an avatar. What you might want to do as well, I talk about it a little bit in the video, but I don't show it, is bring down the textures. Find those textures in Unreal, download those. If you need help with that, let me know. I can happily help anybody over Discord. Once again, I am Mark over Discord. And you can feel free to ping me and ask me questions. Worn Old Gauntlets. Let's take a look at these. All right, let's take a look. Download the 3D model. It's got an OBJ. I prefer an OBJ over a GLB. Save that. And what I always like to do is take a peek in Maya first, just to see, okay, what are we working with? Sometimes, even though it doesn't work in Maya, it could still work in MetaTailor. Import, desktop. Oops, I gotta unzip it. Let's delete the other source and textures. Be gone. Let's take a look at this intricate glove right here. Of course, it's zipped up again. OBJ. Anything zipped in there? No, those will still work. All right, let's give it a shot. File, import. Desktop, source. All right, so this will be interesting. Maybe Jordan or somebody can give me a heads up before I jump in and try it. It doesn't have weight underneath it. It is just the top of a glove. It doesn't have the glove element to it. It's a good mesh. It's well made. I can give it a shot. Let's go ahead and get rid of these gloves. Hide this for a moment. Grab our character right here. Let's go ahead and import. See if there's a... You can also bring it in directly into MetaTailor and then just unselect the rest of the outfit. Yeah, there's that too. That's my old habits of pulling everything up in Maya. But absolutely, MetaTailor has the ability to see it. This would be more of an accessory. That's what I was thinking. Because it's gonna try to put the weight of the glove, the way it's rigging it, the weight of the glove, it's gonna have the glove be inside the fingers. Yeah, so we don't have a slot for, like, yeah, there's no meat, there's no weight. So I don't think this is gonna work either. We'll take a couple steps, we'll take a peek-see at it. This, because it's not necessarily a glove, it's a back plate to a hand. It doesn't have anything that wraps around, it doesn't have anything that binds it to the hand, so it's not acting as a glove. We want to attach this to the gloves. Yeah, there you go, and import it that way. So can this be used as an upper armor of a glove, then move with it? It won't articulate with the fingers if you make it an accessory. The only way to get it to articulate with the fingers is to make it a glove. But what you can do is you got two options. You can either export out the hand itself and kind of attach this to the hand in another program and then import that and turn that hand into a glove, essentially a skin glove. Or you could get another piece, like a chainmail or fabric piece, something that gives those fingers weight. And once again, do the same thing. Attach it to the back of that in another program and then bring it in. The fact that this doesn't have the volume, we're looking for that volume in the finger. What's probably gonna happen here is it's going to place all those joints essentially in that hand, and it's going to line that up with the joints in our character's hand, but because it's lining it up and it's so thin, it's gonna go straight through, I'm gonna make sure I'm in camera here, in frame, it's gonna go straight through the middle of the finger. And it's not gonna be able to wrap around or anything like that. I'll give it a try, but I'm giving you pretty much a heads up here. Is this the left hand? It is the right hand. So let's hit escape, gloves, right hand. So, and not to mention the wrist is kind of down here, and we've got our thumb kind of coming up right there. I'm always up for trying something. Just like when we were doing our live stream where we were dressing a horse. Fantastic live stream. Go back and watch that one. And it ended up just working because this is such a powerful tool. Some of these things could just happen. That's why I like testing things. That's why I like trying to... The best way to learn something is to just try to break it. But no, it's... okay. It's not as bad as I had anticipated. It's trying to work around the hand. It's trying to put itself on top of the hand, but it's added some fake volume. So it has kind of thickened up those plates to put it on the other side, which means on the back of the hand, not horrible. If it was to articulate, I'm sure it would articulate very well. Like that. And so yeah, the fingers are moving like they're supposed to because it's working in that way. We can add some thickness to it, but you see the more thickness you add, the kind of more decimated the mesh becomes. I can pull down that yield, or pull that down, maybe pull you down. If I shrink wrap you a little better. So there's different toggles we can mess with here. Overall, it's not gonna work in the way you hope. And the wrist is kind of like a perfect example of that, where it's trying to line up the wrist, but it has no volume, so it's moving that armor inside the wrist. So it just needs that little extra bit of volume, specifically these gloves. That's not to say other gloves won't work that have that volume, but these are just lacking that volume. Whereas like if we go back to one of our working gloves, like let's say our SWAT gloves did a really good job. These have that extra little bit of volume. It knows where to place those fingers inside those gloves. Yeah, but yeah, it might just take, for something like that one specifically, would take a little extra work to get that to work inside of MetaTailor. All right. That's it for our 2.3 release. If you have any other questions, concerns, let us know. Join us on Discord. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hop into the new 2.3, create some cool gloves, create some cool characters, and send it to us on Discord. Show us your creations. We always love your creations. And if it's super cool, we might ask you how you did it. Send us a video. We'll use it to promo it and show other people how cool this is. So fantastic work, everybody. Thank you so much for being here for the live stream. And that's it. I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all on Saturday. Bye, everybody.